Hello and welcome to AJ's Storytime channel for kids. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Today we have an amazing story time. The title is New Experiences, okay? So the first book we're reading is called Let's Go to the Hardware Store by Anne Rockwell and illustrated by Melissa Ivey. When we moved into our bigger house, everything needed fixing. That's what Mommy say. Daddy said he could fix it all if he has some new tools. Don't forget the picture hangers, Mommy said as we left. Then off we went to the hardware store, Daddy and Flora and me. Daddy saw a brand new hammer that would come in handy and was better than his old one. We put the handy new hammer in the cart. So many screwdrivers, we couldn't decide which one to get. Flora liked the one with the yellow handle. I liked the one with the red. Daddy shows a whole set of screwdrivers. We have to get spackle and putty knife to fix the crack in the ceiling. Sandpaper will smooth the sparkle when it was dry. We got a can of paint and a brush with shiny black bristles. The crack was too high for Daddy to reach, so he needed a step ladder. We chose the bright yellow one. Daddy got a level with a golden bubble inside. When the bubble floated right in the middle, it means that what we were measuring was straight. He needed the level to fix the screen door. The broken screen door was a wreck. We got new hinge for it and a hook and eyelash to fasten it shut at night. Flora found a saw that wasn't rusty. This one was shining and beautiful. Daddy said he liked a good sharp saw when he cut lumber for a new kitchen shelf. We need fast screws and long nails and short screws and skinny nails called brads for fixing this and that. We picked some from the open bins. We found a shiny steel tape measure that pulled out, then snapped back with a zip. And a leather carpenter apron where Daddy could put his tools. Just as we were about to pay and leave, Flora and I saw a birdhouse kit. Can we get it, please? Daddy said yes. When we got home, Mommy asked, but where are the pictures hangers? Oh, said Daddy, we have forgotten them. So off we went again, Daddy, Flora, and me. Back to the hardware store filled with such interesting and handy things. The end. This book was called Let's Go to the Hardware Store. The theme for today is new experiences. Have you been to a hardware store yet? No? You should go when Daddy goes, okay? So you can see all the stuff they sell. They have really nice things for the house, right? Let's read our next book. This book is called Brush, Brush, Brush. Do you know how to brush your teeth yet? Are your teeth clean and white? Do you brush them day and night? Do you brush them up and down? Do you brush them left and right? Do you rinse with a swish, making faces like a fish? Or do you swish, swish, swish and spit to rinse every little bit? Are you brushing every day, every morning, every night? Brush, brush, brush to keep your teeth clean and white. The end. Such a great book, right, guys? Don't forget that every morning you have to brush your teeth and also at nighttime before you go to sleep, okay? I have another book for you. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Our next book is called Baghead, and this is by Jared Kroshoshka. On Wednesday morning, Josh had an idea. A very big idea, a very brown idea, a very big brown bag idea. Josh thought it was a good idea. His mother did not. You cannot eat breakfast with a paper bag on your head, she said. But Josh did. He piled a fork full of scrambled eggs into his mouth and didn't leave a crumb on his plate. His bus driver, Mrs. Boyle, opened the door and stared at him. "You crazy kid, you cannot go to school like that," she exclaimed. But Josh climbed on the bus and rode to school. His teacher, Mr. Tucker, wasn't amused. "Don't tell me you forgot your book report," he said. Josh didn't. He stood in front of the class and told them about a boy who met a giant slug. His soccer coach, Miss O'Neill, frowned. "How do you plan to play like that?" she demanded. "With my feet," Josh said, and scored 3 goals. His dad picked him up after the game. "Was it crazy hot day at school?" he asked. "Nope," said Josh. At dinner, his mother didn't say anything, neither did his brother or his dad. "Why are you waiting in the back, Josh?" his little sister asked. "Because I tried to cut my own hair," said Josh. On Thursday morning, Josh's sister had an idea. A very cool idea. A very spiky idea. A very cool, spiky, mega haul idea. The end. Such a nice idea, right, guys? This book was called Backhead by Jared Krokoschka. I have another book for you. Remember, we are learning about new experiences. Our next book is called Sick Simon by Dan Kroll. It was Monday. Simon didn't care if he had a cold. He was ready for the best week ever. He kissed his family good morning and had his favorite breakfast, and he rode the bus to school and had fun the whole way. School was Simon's favorite place. Shoo! Math was Simon's best subject, so he was sure to participate a lot. On Tuesday, Simon got to take care of Mr. Wobble, the class chinchilla, share snacks with friends, and have show and tell. Wednesday field trip was a treat. Although recess on Thursday was a blast, what Simon was really looking forward to was Friday's super big game of kickball. On the way home, Simon started thinking maybe this wasn't the best week after all. "Hey Simon, nice work this week. You are the man." "What? Who are you guys?" "We are germs and we make people sick. Not to brag, but I am a virus and I make people vomit. Protozoa diarrhea is my thing. I'm bacteria, I do infections. And we couldn't go anywhere without you." "Thanks for the ride. Have a nice trip, everyone." After that, we are everywhere, and that's how the magic happens. What? I don't spread you guys around. Are you kidding? You never wash your hands. You never cover your mouth. You sneeze on everything. You love spreading germs. You are a germ hero. Shoo! I imagine the world we could create if we stick together. With that, Simon raced off the bus and did something the germs did not like one bit. Simon covered his mouth when he sneezed and coughed and blew his nose with a tissue. "We thought we were friends." Then he threw the tissue into the trash can. Then he went to the sink and washed his hands with warm soapy water. "How could you?" Which sent the germs packing. Simon rested all weekend. He's resting and drinking lots of fluids. We don't stand a chance. Is his nose talking? I think so. By Monday, Simon woke up feeling as good as new. He was ready to go back to his favorite place in the whole world and, hey, wait for me! Yeah, I'm not sick anymore. Yay! Yippee! Hooray! To have the best week ever. The end. Such a nice book, right, guys? Called Sick Simon. Do you go to school sick? Don't share your germs with other kids because then the whole class will get sick. I have one last book for you today. Remember, we are learning about experiences. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave today. You could even subscribe right now. Hit the subscribe button before we leave. The next and last book is called The Airport Book. And this is by Lisa Brown. When we go to the airport, you can take a car, a van, a bus, or even a train. There are lots of people saying lots of goodbyes. Sometimes they hug, sometimes they cry. They have big bags on wheels and smaller bags on their shoulders and backs. And sometimes you can tell exactly what is packed inside their bags. And sometimes it's a mystery. Inside the airport, you stand in lines. You stand in lines to get your ticket. You stand in lines to check your bags. There are lines for the restroom. There are lines to go through the security. A machine x-rays all the bags that you take on the plane. Sometimes another machine x-rays your body. You will also take what is with you on the plane. Little sister cry when they go through the scanner. You walk past benches and shops and restaurants and art exhibits. It's like a little indoor town. Sometimes there are small beeping cars driving through the town. Sometimes the sidewalk and staircase move by themselves. You have to hold your little sister's hand tight on or she could get lost. Outside, people are getting the plane ready. They are checking that everything is working and safe and clean and ready to fly. When you reach your gate, you wait and wait and wait and wait. Things are loaded onto the plane, gas is put into the fuel tank, food is put into the galley, luggage is put into the cargo hold, and the crew put themselves on board and take their planes. Now the passengers can board. You wait until your group is called, then walk down the jetway. It looks like an accordion. You squeeze into your seat and some bags go up on top and some bags go underneath. You have to make sure that you have all your books and papers and music and games and toys before the planes take off. You listen quietly to the safety announcement. You stow your tray table. You buckle your seatbelt tie across your laps. A flight attendant walks up and down the aisle pushing a cart. Sometimes you get something to drink, sometimes you get something to eat. Sometimes there is a movie to watch, sometimes there are people to talk to. Sometimes the plane is bouncy, but most of the time it is smooth. Outside there are clouds and clouds and clouds. When the plane lands you collect all your things. You say goodbye to the crew and go to the baggage carousel to find the bags you check. The bags travel around in a circle. When you see your bag, you pull it off fast. You have to make sure that your bag is really your bag. Outside, there are lots of people saying lots of hello. Sometimes they hug, sometimes they cry. Then everyone leaves. When you leave the airport, you can take a car, a van, a bus, or even a train. We are taking Grandpa's car. And then you do everything all over again in the other direction when it's time to go back home. The end. I hope that you enjoyed the story time for today. It was about new experiences. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.